Round one, fight!
If it's me or my dad, you get a scar on your chest like Saga. She fighting, that's what I'm bad at. My team working perfect. I come through with the beat up under. Give man a 100 slaps like Yonder. Give me the mic and let me ride it with them, cause I spit the fire just like thou Sam.
It's Mui. Wagwan, it's D Double. I'm here, Wagwan.
So I'm talking about, man. How does it feel to finally have out the Bluku EP, man?
Boy, man, it's good to have the Bluku EP out there. It's very early stages right now, so just gotta let it soak in, you know what I mean? Let it marinate. And then, yeah, man, gonna see Wagwan. But yeah, it's out now, and then I'm excited.
Because people have really been waiting for this, man. Like over 10 years in the game, you know, we've been waiting for like a solo D Double CD.
Yeah.
How would you describe, like, what's the reason why it's taken so long, man?
Boy, you know what? There's been a lot of different directions I've gone in the last 10 years, you know what I mean? Got signed to Dirty Stank. But before that, we was working on a Generals album, me, Footsie and Monkey. So then we joined the Dirty Stank, and then Monkey pulled out. So then all that work we done before then got pushed back. So then me and Foots, we tried to generate another album. And in that time, we was going on tour with Dizzee and kind of playing with tunes and getting feedbacks from different sort of people, do you know what I mean, but keeping it still Generals. So we're just playing around with music, and certain things happened, you know what I mean, and now we're just cleared up now, and we're just heading straight to the end of the line.
And that's it with the Bluku EP out now, and the title track of the CD causing hysteria, man.
Yeah, you feeling that, cuzzy?
Of course.
Okay, that's it. Straight fire, man.
Bluku. What you gonna do when you hear that me and my crew are looking for you? Knocking at all of the boys in blue. Certain man that look like you. What you gonna do when you hear that me and my crew are looking for you? Knocking at all of the boys in blue. Certain man that look like. So
for those that don't know, Bluku, the EP's out now. The single by the same name of the EP is out now. Visuals and everything. Features Dizzee Rascal. People were so excited, like with your verses, and then they heard Dizzee come on that, and it's like, I don't think people have heard him like that for a long time. It's like you brought something out of him, man. How would you break down what he done on that, man? Because he come in with the E3 African and all that kind of stuff. It was a madness, man.
Nah, man, Dizzee was feeling it, man. He was feeling the track. Sent it over to him complete. It was already complete, but then he was feeling it, so he jumped on it and just murked it, man. I mean, the energy, anytime I work with Dizzee, he always goes in hard, you know what I mean? And because he loves doing the grime, really, do you know what I mean? We've banged out a lot of tracks in the last 6 months. That's just one of them, and that ain't even one of them, because that was me on it on my own, and then he come and put a verse on it. But we've got tracks where we sat down.
So you got a stash of
track. We got
D Double and Dizzee, tracks.
Yeah, we got that.
It's the E3 African, ready for action. I'm on the main attraction. Everybody stop in the pocket to see how I'm running the what I be rocking. I got the whole world jockeying, chart topping. That is South hip popping with a big bass knocking. Fully that, never stopping. All black tats to the feds can't spot him. Going on so rotten.
Break down like the inspiration for the track, because I know I come from a bashment background, listening to a lot of bashment, reggae, dancehall, all of that stuff. But you know, Bluku in the info on my leg, like I hear that and I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But what inspired you to write that, man?
Boy, you know what, man? It's an informer thing, innit, man? Like, man don't really like informers. Even, what's that old school tune? Informer, hey, even that guy was slewing them. It's like, you know what? There hasn't been a big informer track yet. You know what I mean? So I wanted to make a classic, man. And it's like, who's against that, man? Who's gonna be against the informers? If you're against if you're with the informers, then you're not gonna like the track. You know what I mean? If you're against the informers, then you're gonna like the track. So if you're an informer and you don't like it, I don't want anything to do with you anyway, alright?
So apart from the Bluku EP, man, what's going on? What's playing in like D Double's house right now, or in your portable music device, whether it's an iPod, BlackBerry? What are you listening to, man?
Boy, you know what, bro? I wish I could listen to music sometimes, bro. Like, I listen to like a lot of old school stuff if I got the chance, but right now I'm swimming in 100 instrumentals. Bag of collabs, I need to listen to the tracks that I need to do. They need to be grinding into my brain to grind out the work. It's a different sort of synchronization, man. It's the next marinating. It's long, trust me, but perfect.
I don't wanna hear no more talk. This boy don't know more war. In the legs now you can't no more war. Now you're definitely shaking the leg blood. Who's gonna come and back your waterhole? Who wants to be outlining true? Who's remember who do your fool? Who bad man don't know me at all? You try skip a man deal with the matter. Just try skip a man deal with the case. You tell me don't watch no phrase. Come to the end in phase. I don't really wanna make it a court case. I know that you got chided on base. You can't keep up with my pace. Couldn't need more friends in my space.
When it comes to like, you know, your history goes back 10 years and like over 10 years, you know, from back in the like nasty days and even before that.
Yeah.
When your name's brought up, often the title legend is thrown around.
Yeah.
How cool are you with that, man? How does that feel?
Boy, man, it feels good, bro. It feels good, man. It feels natural. I mean, it's one of the worst things that you could do is run around saying what you are and trying to win people over with what you're saying. Like, I'm the guy, or call me this, call me that. But when people are giving you a name, that's like, it's a blessing, man. That's why I had to put it on my neck, because the amount of people that kept telling me the same thing was ridiculous, bro, and it still goes on now. So, boy, man, that could be the name of the album. You know what I'm saying? It's that. Like, so I just had to slap that there. Yeah, man.
Is that how we're stating it? The album could actually be called Legend.
No, boy, it could be. Could be, man. You never know. There's gonna be a lot of different names in the pot. Like, I'm gonna be gathering up all these names that are to do with me, but the history as well. There could be lines in old school bars that could be the name of the album. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the crew name Newham General, that come from the lyric "Mess with the Newham General." That was just a bar, and I thought, hey, let's call us Newham Generals, and we was like, yeah, it's blessed. So I'm gonna be searching a lot of old school stuff, but legend is like, it's not new, it's not a new thing. That's why it's because it's so persistent. It's like everyone. It's a deeper thing, man. Nah, man.
Unconnected to more gangs and Ross Camp. Manchester back down to Kent, no 100% no man never the top man and say if you think that then you're not thinking 10. My man then we'll have a jump in the fence. No muscle, no need to tense. With the for the type of 10 pence.
So, you know, coming from like, you know, way back from, you know, you talk about, you know, anywhere in between like 10 to 15 years ago plus, like from when you started. How do you compare then to how it is now? There was no internet back then. There was no downloadable CDs. You know what I mean? It was more like the raves. It was more the bedroom sets. It was the pirate radio. A lot of things have changed now. But like from your perspective, like how would you explain?
Boy, you know what, man? It was different back then to now, man. Back then it was more unity, more in-house unity, like you're mixing, I'm mixing, we're doing this thing, there's not many other people doing this thing, we know this thing's big. You know, them ones there, no one was saying, it wasn't like, it was more, you could call it a local thing, but it wasn't even a local thing, because we didn't do bedroom sets. And then all of a sudden the bedroom sets were getting big. We was on air. Everyone was working before air though. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like when the energies just come together, hit the airwaves, and it's big. And it was a trend. And now the trend is ridiculously big. Do you know what I mean? It's got generations behind it now. And to be a part of that, that all come from, that wouldn't have come from having the internet and all that. It wouldn't have come from that. It would have been different. It would have been, I don't know, more copying, more fake. But because there wasn't no examples, it's deep. But now you've got examples. Now the people can see what's good, and they're kind of tapping into it instead of having to do what we done. Do you know what I mean? There was more, people were more different back then. It was only if you was like an old school garage host MC, you might be doing the same thing. Well, what a wicked. Like, but if you was an MC, every MC was a bit different back then. Like, now it's hard to get into new people because everyone's doing the same thing. And if you're sounding like someone, you're gonna lose stripes, and then that's not good.
Bluku, Bluku. Bluku, Bluku. Bluku, Bluku. Bluku, Bluku.